doggies, doggies! Bark, bark, bark! Pull your head in! There we go. The doggies are back on top of the ladder, where they belong! You beauty! Doggies, doggies, doggies! Bark, bark, bark! Like I said, I was catfished. And I'm being honest, I was actually catfished. I was catfished. May have said a couple of things that I shouldn't have, and I wouldn't have said if I knew exactly who this person was. But the lesson of the story is, don't trust strangers. Like I said, I was getting catfished. I've said that a few times tonight. It's true, I got catfished. Oh, by the way, Josh Gould, you might need to get the facts right before you start spreading the rumours.
Jacob Bevis, otherwise known as TheBevShow, is an aspiring sporting commentator that hosts a weekly online show streamed live on Facebook. He quickly rose to internet popularity with his energetic supporting of the Big Bash team, the Hobart Hurricanes.
It's game day for the Cane Train! Whoa! You be okay!
Jacob ended the cricket season with a small fan base, but then decided to cover the 2021 AFL season, supporting the Western Bulldogs.
What you know about rolling down in the deep?
Every week, Jacob and a friend, otherwise known as Bernie Wong, produces live commentaries of the AFL games.
Gary Rowan! The former Swan!
This is what made Jacob Bevis who he is today. After quick success with his Facebook show, he expanded his audience through other social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Snapchat. Jacob Bevis became a legend among the public. Some would even consider him a hero. But the truth of Jacob Bevis would reveal what is under the mask of the internet persona. It wasn't until recently that exclusive screenshots emerged of Jacob Bevis Snapchatting underage girls. The oldest photos that have been recovered are photographic images of Jacob sending explicit messages to females that remain undisclosed. From last year to now, Jacob continues to engage in sexual messages between teenage girls. We were lucky enough to interview an alleged victim of Jacob Bevis. What you're about to hear is an exclusive interview of a 14-year-old female to have claimed to be sexualized and preyed upon by Jacob Bevis. The girl to remain unnamed and voice disclosed will share her story. This is the true Jacob Bevis.
You understand? Like a human being.
So basically, what we're doing is we are creating a bit of an exposed documentary, right? So it's basically just going to be exposing what's happened and exposing what's happened in the past. So if you just want to take us through what happened on your side, and just take us through everything.
Okay, so I'll take you like step by step, like what happened.
Yeah.
So first, I just added him to talk about footy because we both go for Bulldogs and stuff.
Oh, up the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then we just started talking about footy. Like, that's pretty much all the conversation was. And then about, like, a week into the conversation about footy, he said that I was good to talk to, and I kind of, like, brushed it off. Like, I was like, oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
And he called me cute, and then kept asking how I was. Like, every morning I'd get a good morning, good night, and, like, those types of messages.
Yeah.
And if I'd left him undelivered for more than 20 minutes, I would be triple snapped. Like, he'd just keep on me until I answered.
Okay.
And then he called me beautiful, and then let's go to the screenshots. So, you're beautiful, you're stunning. I only want to kiss Bulldog supporters. That was where it started getting really weird.
Oh, and do you have a screenshot of that one?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah.
And then he sent hearts and stuff, and I was like, okay. And then he said, I want to make out sesh. And then, you looking for anything, like looking for anything with a guy or anything. And then he bring up another make out sesh, and so then I blocked him after that.
Okay. So,
and that's all we got.
Okay, so I'll just get into some of the questions that we do have about it all. I'll just get that in. Alright, so how old are you?
I'm 14. December.
So you're turning what, 15 on December?
Yeah, turning 15.
Okay, cool. And so when did he first sort of like, when did he first like hit you up, sort of start talking? When did you add him?
I added him about 3 months ago.
3 months ago? Yeah?
Yeah.
And you said that from the day you added him, it took about a week for it to start getting a little bit weird, or?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, about that.
All right. And so you said you first contacted him to obviously talk about football.
Yeah.
How long prior were you like obviously watching the Bev Show?
2 months, maybe 3 months.
Yeah. And did you add him with the intention of like talking to him privately, or just like sending like occasional weekly snaps for the show?
No, not intention, like texting him privately, obviously that wasn't my intention. It was just kind of talk about like after matches, after rounds happened and stuff, just have a conversation about the game and stuff, not like daily snapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, I have some of the screenshots, and you have obviously most of the screenshots. Was there any other like sort of bit of like weird comments you can remember that were like that weren't in the screenshots? Or did you get most of it?
I got most of it, yeah.
Okay. And so the next one I have, did he know your age? Like, when did you tell him how old you were? Did he ask for it? Or, like, what's the situation with that?
Yeah, so when we started talking, like, about the football, I told him that I was 14 as of December. So he knew really early on, actually.
Okay. And
he kept going with it.
So, the next one I have is, how did he, like, make you, like, feel? Like, when he was sending, like, that sort of stuff, like, how did it make you feel?
That's a bit hard to put into words. I don't know, it felt really awkward, considering how much age gap it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really big age gap. And it made me feel like, actually, I don't know how to say it, like, scared. Like, he was always talking, because I live in Melbourne, he's in Tassie. He always brought up, I'll come to Melbourne and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, that made me a bit scared and stuff.
Yeah, so, like, obviously, one of the other questions ties into that. Did he ask for your, like, location?
No, he never asked me for my location. No.
Okay. Alright, and, like, was there any, so, obviously, you said you captured, so, was there any, like sexual stuff, or, like, did he send you any risky, sort of bait pictures, or?
No, nothing like that, no.
No, okay. And last one we have written down, we can obviously try and think of other ones. He claims to be catfished, right?
Yeah.
And so, obviously, you said, like, you did tell him your age. So, why do you think he claims to be catfished? Like, was there anything you can think of that you may have told him to be misleading, or? No? I
was 100% truthful with him the whole time.
100% truthful.
100%.
Right. So, like, so obviously, like, I entered the Bev Show. I entered the Bev Show today with all of the 14-year-old comments, and me and my friends are like, what the fuck's going on? So, how did all these people, like, know? Like, where did these screenshots surface on a different app, or where did they surface?
Well, obviously, I sent them around to my friends, saying, like, this is what happened, because they knew of him and stuff.
Yep.
And then there was a TikTok account exposing Oz predators, and there was Bev's screenshots that he sent me on there and stuff. And then Bev commented and has gotten the video reported many times. And whenever me or my friends bring it up to him, he will instantly block us.
Wow.
And so, because my brother knew about it, he posted it on the Dog Pound Facebook page about it. And I think that's where majority of the people found out about it, because there was like 89 comments within like 9 hours.
Wow.
And people saying that they couldn't believe it and stuff. And then there was also people asking for more proof, so I would send it to them as well.
Damn. Okay. And how long ago did the screenshot surface?
Not too long ago, like to you, and then to a few other people through Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
I sent them within a span of like an hour, and then I sent it around to other people. Like,
Yep.
I think because some of them just happened last night and stuff.
Yeah, because I was like, obviously, like, wait, sorry, when did you say when did you say he, like, said this stuff? Was it, was it months ago, or?
It was only a few weeks ago. I can't remember majority of it, but when he said, I want to make out sesh and stuff, and I want to kiss other Bulldog supporters, that was last night. And I blocked him last night.
Wow, okay, so it's really recent. Because I was like, because I was like, you know, like, people are only talking about it now.
Yeah.
And, yeah, no, that's interesting. All right. So...
I'll add something else.
Okay, hang on. Yep.
He's also done it to other girls, so I'm not the first ones.
Yeah, that was definitely going to be one of my, like, another question that I did think of. Like, how many people do you reckon he's done it to?
I don't know, 2 or 3 maybe. Not a lot, but, like, too many.
And how?
Other people, the Dog Pound Instagram page. He's done it to 2 other people.
And he's been caught.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's other screenshots of other girls.
I think so. I don't have them though.
Okay. So you wouldn't know who they are?
No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah. Because obviously, like he's been involved in like some other, like, lots of other sporting teams, and he's been being featured on like some pretty big pages, and you know he's going somewhere, and he's got a pretty large following, so it obviously needs to like stop.
Yeah, because his platform's only growing, so someone had to call him.
Yeah, people need to be exposed for that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad stuff.
It is.
Yeah. So all we're hoping to do is obviously raise, you know, awareness about what's happening in this kind of stuff, and like, you know, I hope it gets to the biggest audiences possible.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, it's good to obviously speak out about it and make a change, because he might be doing this to other people, like, he might be doing this to other people currently.
You never know.
But just do you have any like one final message to like do you have one final message to obviously Bev or like any other people that are probably being affected by him?
No, not really. I just hope it gets like the message spread across more, because only a handful of people know right now, but I think a lot more people should, because he does have a big following as well.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was great getting to know the story.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers. Thanks. On the night of September 9th, Jacob released a public statement denying the allegations. He claimed to have been catfished by an individual pretending to be someone who they were not. Many people have publicly shared their opinions, either believing or not believing the statement that he released on the 9th. He admits the photos and screenshots were authentic and not fake, and claims to have been tricked into sending them. He also addresses the sexual Snapchats located on the internet that were supposedly taken 2 or more years ago. Jacob says those photos were part of a consensual conversation to a female of legal age. Us at SMB Productions wonders why those screenshots actually got screenshotted in the first place if they were part of a consensual conversation, and why they were posted on this Twitter account in 2019. Concluding Jacob Bevis's words, he says that he will not be making any further statements. Prior to addressing the situation, he claims to have evidence that he isn't in the wrong, and he was asked for sexual pictures by a specific underage female.
Is to take advantage of that and target you, and that's what's happening with me at the moment. But hey, it's all right. The show goes on. It's all good. I know who I am. I know what happens. I've got the proof as well, and it's all good. Everything's going to be okay.
Jacob Bevis, from us to you. If there's any way you're going to win people over, it's to release the evidence that you claim to have.